GuitarLessons.com, the #1 name in guitar lessons online.
I'm Nate Savage from GuitarLessons.com, and today I'm going to teach you how to practice efficiently. Now, there are two things you need to remember before you even touch your guitar, and the first one is to relax. You want to have your left hand relaxed, your right hand relaxed, and make sure through your neck, shoulders, and back, make sure that's all relaxed as well. That's a good place to start when you're practicing. The second thing you want to do is make sure that you have good posture and you're not slouched in your seat like this with your guitar hanging down, kind of like that. You want to make sure that you're sitting up straight and your guitar is pulled in close to your body so you can be in a good position to practice some stuff. Okay, let's talk about metronomes. When you're practicing, it's really good to use a metronome or a drum machine or something like that so your notes and your playing will be consistent. Right here, I have a metronome. It's a more expensive metronome, but you can pick one up at your local music store from anywhere from $15 to $200. Probably if you're a beginner, you want to get one that's at least $30 or $40. It's a nice one that'll do the job nicely for you. So what I'm going to do is I have this metronome set to 80 beats per minute, and I'm going to play a G major scale up and back down with quarter notes starting out, and then we'll go from there. We're going to do quarter notes, then we'll move on to eighth notes, then triplets, and then sixteenths. So let me start this, and then I'll play the G major scale right along with it. Now you'll notice that when I was playing the scale, I was taking my time and making sure that every note was clear, deliberate, and I wasn't speeding up trying to play real fast before I could get it clean. So now that I've got that clean at 80 beats per minute using quarter notes, I'm going to change it to playing eighth notes a little bit faster. So I'll show you what I mean by that. I'm going to play the exact same thing, just using eighth notes now. So we'll start the metronome and go from there. So I've got that clean with the eighth notes. Let's bump it up to using triplets at 80 beats per minute and see how that sounds, okay? So start the metronome and we're going to do triplets on the same G major scale. Okay, that's still pretty good. You'll notice my right hand is using alternate picking, always down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. My left hand is always relaxed, or as relaxed as I can be. So let's move on to some 16th notes and see how that sounds. 16th notes on a G scale at 80 beats per minute. So that's how you practice your subdivisions on the guitar, starting with quarter notes all the way up to 16th notes. And you don't have to do it that way. You can start on 80 beats per minute, practice your scale or your passage or whatever you're practicing, then turn the metronome up by 10 beats a minute to 90 beats a minute. And that's another way you can go about doing that. Now I'm going to teach you how to practice chords, how to use your time efficiently to practice chords. What you want to do when you practice a new chord, say you're learning a B minor bar chord. Right here, this is your B minor bar chord. Say you're having a tough time with it, all the strings don't quite sound right, they're not ringing out. What you want to do is put your chord on, then take it off, put it on again, leave it there for a few seconds, take it all the way off. If you do this over and over again, your muscle memory will kick in and you'll be able to go right to that chord. That's not how it should. So that's one way that you can practice your chords efficiently. You can also apply your metronome to your chords once you get them under your fingers. So you can practice quarter notes, eighth notes, eighth note triplets, and 16th notes, just like we did with the scales. You can apply that to your chords as well. Another technique that I like to use when I'm practicing is I'll just pick one of my favorite CDs or pull up my iTunes, hit random on there, let it play, and the first song that comes up, I'll practice my scales to or practice my chords to it, because it's always going to be a steady beat the whole time. And every song that you're going to hear is probably going to be in a different key. So if you're practicing for 30 minutes with just your songs on shuffle, you could practice in, probably 6 or 7 different keys in just a matter of a half an hour. So take these principles, the metronome, holding your chords, taking them off, and playing along with tunes, take that and incorporate that into your practice sessions, and you should notice some really good improvements in your playing.